everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel. We're very happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. Whether you're relaxing at home, commuting to work, studying English, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, thank you for spending some time with us.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake.
Today we're talking about something that almost everyone thinks about at some point in life.
That's right. Today's topic is money.
More specifically, we're talking about the things money can't buy.
And I think that's a fascinating topic because money is important.
Very important.
It helps us pay bills, buy food, travel, and create opportunities.
But at the same time, most people eventually realize that some of the most valuable things in life don't have a price tag.
Exactly. There are certain experiences, feelings, and relationships that simply cannot be purchased.
I think that's something many people discover as they get older.
Definitely.
When we're younger, it's easy to believe that more money will solve every problem.
And to be fair, money can solve many problems.
That's true.
Financial stress is real, and having enough money creates security and stability.
But after basic needs are met, something interesting happens.
People begin searching for things that money cannot provide.
Things like purpose,
Connection,
trust,
peace of mind.
genuine happiness.
And today's conversation is really about those things.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English through calm and thoughtful discussions like this, please subscribe to Chill English Channel.
Subscribing helps us continue creating meaningful English lessons for learners around the world.
All right, Jake.
Yes?
Let me ask you a simple question.
Go ahead.
If someone gave you $10 million tomorrow, do you think your life would become perfect?
That's a dangerous question.
Why dangerous?
Because my first instinct is to say yes.
I think many people would.
Absolutely. Most people imagine that a huge amount of money would immediately remove every difficulty from their lives.
But would it?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because money changes circumstances, but it doesn't automatically change who you are.
That's a powerful observation.
If someone struggles with anxiety, money may not remove that anxiety.
If someone feels lonely, money may not solve that loneliness.
If someone lacks purpose, a larger bank account doesn't automatically provide meaning.
Meaning is such an important word in this conversation.
Definitely. Meaning refers to a sense of purpose, value, or significance in life.
For example, many people spend years searching for meaning.
Or, a meaningful life is not always the same as a wealthy life.
I love that sentence.
Me too.
I think one of the biggest surprises of adulthood is realizing that success and happiness are not exactly the same thing.
That's very true.
Society often teaches us to chase success,
Better jobs,
bigger houses,
more money.
more achievements.
But people rarely stop and ask a different question.
What kind of life actually feels fulfilling?
Fulfilling is another beautiful word.
Yes, fulfilling means creating a deep sense of satisfaction and purpose.
For example, helping others makes her life feel fulfilling.
Or, he wanted a fulfilling career, not just a high salary.
I think many people confuse comfort with fulfillment.
That's interesting.
Comfort is valuable, but fulfillment comes from somewhere deeper.
Can you explain that?
Sure, comfort often comes from external things,
Such as money.
or convenience.
Or physical security.
Exactly. But fulfillment often comes from experiences, relationships, and personal growth.
That's a huge difference.
It really is.
One thing I've noticed is that many people's happiest memories have very little to do with money.
That's such a good point.
Think about your favorite memories.
Most of them involve people rather than possessions.
Family gatherings,
Long conversations with friends.
moments of laughter,
Moments of connection.
moments when you felt understood.
Exactly.
Possession is a useful word here.
Yes, a possession is something that you own.
For example, he had many possessions but very little happiness.
Or, Some of life's greatest moments cannot be turned into possessions.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I remember reading something years ago that stayed with me.
What was it?
It said that people often spend their lives collecting things when what they really want are feelings.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Very.
People buy things hoping to feel successful.
Or respected.
Or loved.
Or secure.
But those feelings don't always arrive.
That's because feelings are more complicated than purchases.
Much more complicated.
You can buy an expensive watch.
But you can't buy self-respect.
You can buy a beautiful house.
But you can't buy a peaceful mind.
You can buy attention.
But you can't buy genuine friendship.
Friendship is one of the first things that comes to mind when I think about things money can't buy.
Me too. Real friendship is built slowly.
Through trust.
Shared experiences.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Time. Exactly.
Trust is another word that deserves attention.
Definitely.
Trust is the belief that someone is honest, reliable, and dependable.
For example, trust takes years to build and seconds to destroy.
Or, healthy relationships are built on trust.
And trust is interesting because it cannot be purchased.
No matter how wealthy someone becomes.
They still have to earn it.
Earn is an important word.
Earn means to gain something through effort, actions, or behavior.
For example, respect must be earned.
Or, she earned people's trust through years of honesty.
I think respect belongs in this conversation too.
Absolutely.
Many people confuse respect with status.
That's very common.
Someone may have money, influence, or power.
But that doesn't automatically mean people respect them.
True respect usually comes from character.
Character is one of those things money can never buy.
Character reveals itself through decisions.
Through actions.
Through consistency.
Especially during difficult moments.
I think that's why some people are admired even when they aren't wealthy.
Because people recognize qualities that are deeper than financial success.
Qualities like kindness.
Integrity.
Humility.
Compassion.
And honestly, those qualities often leave a stronger impression than money ever could.
Which leads us to another thing that money can't buy, and perhaps one of the most valuable things in the world.
What is it?
Peace of mind.
That's a powerful topic.
It really is, because many people spend years chasing financial success, believing that peace will automatically follow.
But life is rarely that simple.
Exactly. Some wealthy people sleep peacefully every night, while others spend their nights worrying about things that money can never fix.
And that raises a fascinating question.
What's that?
If money can't buy peace of mind, where does real peace actually come from?
I think that's one of the biggest questions people ask themselves as they get older.
Why do you say that?
Because when we're younger, we often imagine that peace is something waiting for us in the future.
That's true.
We think, once I earn enough money, I'll finally relax.
Or once I achieve this goal, everything will feel easier.
Exactly.
But many people reach those goals and discover that peace doesn't automatically appear.
That's because peace is more of an internal experience than an external one.
Internal is a useful word.
Yes, internal means existing inside a person rather than outside.
For example, real confidence often comes from internal strength.
Or, many of our struggles are internal rather than external.
I think modern life makes this even more difficult.
Definitely.
People are constantly comparing themselves to others.
Through social media,
Through work,
through status,
through achievements.
comparison can be exhausting.
It really can.
Because no matter how much you have, there will always be someone who appears to have more.
More money,
More success,
more recognition.
more influence.
And if your happiness depends entirely on comparison, you'll never feel satisfied for very long.
Satisfaction is another important word.
Yes, satisfaction is the feeling of being pleased or content with what you have.
For example, gratitude often leads to greater satisfaction.
Or, he achieved success but still struggled to find satisfaction.
That brings us to something else that money cannot buy.
What's that?
Contentment.
I love that word.
Me too.
Contentment means feeling at peace with what you already have, instead of constantly chasing more.
And I think that's becoming increasingly rare.
Why?
Because modern culture constantly encourages people to want more.
More possessions,
More experiences,
more productivity.
more achievements.
There's always another goal waiting around the corner.
Exactly.
And while ambition can be healthy, endless dissatisfaction can become a problem.
That's such an important distinction.
Distinction is a useful vocabulary word.
Yes, a distinction is an important difference between two things.
For example, there is an important distinction between ambition and greed.
Or, she learned the distinction between success and happiness.
I think many people spend years chasing happiness when they're actually looking for contentment.
That's a fascinating idea.
Happiness often comes and goes.
Like an emotion.
Exactly. But contentment feels deeper and more stable.
It feels more connected to gratitude.
Gratitude is definitely something money can't buy.
Not at all.
You can own expensive things and still feel ungrateful.
And you can have very little while feeling deeply grateful.
That's one of life's interesting contradictions.
Contradiction is a great word.
Yes, a contradiction is a situation where two things seem opposite, but both can be true.
For example, life is full of contradictions.
Or, it seems like a contradiction, but wealth doesn't always create happiness.
Speaking of happiness, I think there's another thing money can't buy.
Let me guess.
Go ahead.
Genuine love.
Exactly.
Love is probably one of the most obvious examples. And yet, it's something people still misunderstand.
Definitely.
Some people believe money can attract love.
But attraction and genuine love are not necessarily the same thing.
Genuine is an important word here.
Yes, genuine means real, sincere, and authentic.
For example, she was looking for genuine friendship.
Or, people can usually recognize genuine kindness.
Real love involves things that cannot be purchased.
Trust,
Loyalty,
respect,
understanding.
emotional connection.
And all of those things take time.
Time is actually another thing that money can't buy.
That's true. Money can help you use your time differently.
But it cannot create more of it.
Every person receives the same 24 hours in a day.
Whether they're rich or poor.
Exactly.
The older I get, the more valuable time seems.
I completely agree. When we're young, we often think we have endless time,
Endless opportunities.
endless chances.
Endless tomorrows.
But eventually, we realize that time is limited.
And that realization changes how we view life.
Limited is a useful word.
Yes, limited means restricted or not unlimited.
For example, our time is limited, so we should use it wisely.
Or opportunities can sometimes be limited.
I think this is why so many older people value experiences over possessions.
That's a great observation.
They begin to understand that memories often outlast material things.
Absolutely.
A new phone eventually becomes old.
A new car eventually loses its excitement.
A new purchase eventually becomes ordinary.
But meaningful experiences often stay with us for years.
Sometimes for a lifetime.
That's why experiences feel different from possessions.
They become part of our story.
And stories are incredibly valuable.
I think that's what people are really collecting throughout life.
Not things.
Stories,
Moments.
memories,
Connections.
lessons.
Those are the things that shape who we become.
Which reminds me of another thing money cannot buy.
What's that?
Wisdom.
Ah, that's a good one.
Wisdom is one of those qualities that develops slowly,
Usually through experience,
through mistakes,
through challenges.
through reflection.
You can buy information.
But you can't buy wisdom.
That's such an important distinction.
Some of life's greatest lessons can only be learned through living,
Through success,
through failure,
through relationships,
through time itself.
And maybe that's why wisdom feels so valuable.
Because it can't be rushed.
It has to be earned.
The more we talk about this, the more I realize something.
What's that?
Many of the things money can't buy are actually the things people want most.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Love,
Peace,
trust,
contentment,
purpose,
meaning,
wisdom.
genuine connection.
Those are some of the deepest human desires.
And they force us to ask an important question.
What question?
If money cannot buy those things, then how do we find them?
That's the question, isn't it?
I think it is.
Because most people spend a large part of their lives pursuing external goals.
Better jobs,
Higher salaries,
bigger opportunities.
more financial security.
And there's nothing wrong with those goals.
Not at all.
Financial stability can improve life in many ways.
But eventually, people discover that some of their deepest needs require a different approach.
Exactly.
You don't find genuine friendship in a store.
You build it through time and trust.
You don't buy wisdom online.
You gain it through experience and reflection.
You don't purchase peace of mind.
You create it through habits, perspective, and inner balance.
Perspective seems to be a recurring theme in today's conversation.
It really does.
Because two people can have similar lives and experience them completely differently.
That's very true.
One person focuses constantly on what is missing.
While another focuses on what is already present.
And that difference can change everything.
It can.
I think gratitude plays a huge role here.
Definitely.
Gratitude is one of those qualities that transforms ordinary moments into meaningful ones.
That's beautifully said.
Thank you.
Gratitude doesn't mean pretending that life is perfect.
That's important.
It simply means recognizing the good things that already exist alongside the challenges.
Alongside is a useful word.
Yes, alongside means existing together with something else.
For example, gratitude can exist alongside difficulty.
Or, hope remained alongside uncertainty.
I think many people postpone happiness.
What do you mean by that?
They tell themselves they'll be happy later.
After they earn more money.
After they buy a house.
After they receive a promotion.
After they achieve some future goal.
That's a very common habit.
But life keeps moving while they're waiting.
Exactly.
The problem isn't having goals.
The problem is believing that happiness can only exist after those goals are achieved.
That's such an important distinction.
Because if happiness always lives in the future, we never fully experience the present.
Present is a simple word, but it carries a powerful meaning.
It does.
The present moment is where life actually happens.
Not yesterday.
Not tomorrow.
Right now.
I think that's why so many people eventually begin valuing simpler things.
Simple things often become more meaningful with age.
A peaceful morning.
A good conversation.
Time with family.
A walk in nature.
A quiet evening.
A feeling of belonging.
Belonging is another beautiful word.
Yes. Belonging means feeling accepted, connected, and part of something meaningful.
For example, everyone wants a sense of belonging.
Or, friendship can create a strong feeling of belonging.
And belonging is definitely something money cannot buy.
No. People can be surrounded by luxury and still feel isolated.
While others may have very little money and feel deeply connected to the people around them.
Connection is one of the greatest human needs.
I completely agree.
Human beings naturally seek relationships, understanding, and companionship.
Companionship is a wonderful word.
It is.
Companionship means the comfort and friendship we receive from being with others.
For example, good companionship makes difficult times easier.
Or, many people value companionship more as they grow older.
The older I get, the more I realize that relationships are probably life's greatest investment.
That's a profound observation.
Thank you.
Unlike possessions, relationships continue growing over time.
If they're cared for properly.
That's true.
Just like a garden, relationships require attention,
Trust,
patience,
understanding.
effort,
And perhaps that's why they become so valuable.
because they cannot be created instantly.
The same is true for purpose.
Another thing money can't buy.
Exactly.
Purpose gives people a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
It gives direction to life.
And direction is incredibly important,
Some people spend years searching for purpose.
while others discover it gradually through their experiences.
Purpose seems different for everyone.
It does.
For some people, it's helping others.
For others, it's creating something meaningful
For others, it's raising a family.
or contributing to their community.
But whatever form it takes, purpose gives life depth.
And depth is something money can never replace.
The more we talk about this, the more I realize something.
What's that?
Money is a useful tool, but it's a poor substitute for the things that truly matter.
That's a great way to summarize today's discussion.
It can buy convenience.
But not contentment.
It can buy entertainment.
But not meaning.
It can buy attention.
But not genuine love.
It can buy comfort.
But not peace of mind.
And perhaps understanding that distinction is one of the most important lessons in life.
I think so too.
Let's do a little speaking practice before we finish.
If possible, try answering these questions out loud.
First question. What is something valuable in your life that money cannot buy?
Second question. Do you think people focus too much on money in modern society?
Third question. What brings you the greatest sense of peace?
Fourth question. What memory is more valuable to you than any possession?
And fifth question. What do you think is the most important thing money cannot buy?
Try answering using complete sentences.
For example, I believe the most valuable thing money cannot buy is trust, because trust must be earned.
Or, the thing I value most is my relationships because they give meaning to my life.
Speaking out loud helps your English become more natural and confident.
Before we finish, let's quickly review what we talked about today.
We explored the idea that some of life's greatest treasures cannot be purchased.
We discussed trust, friendship, love, contentment, wisdom, purpose, peace of mind, and meaningful relationships.
We also talked about gratitude, belonging, and the importance of living in the present moment.
Most importantly, we learned that while money is useful, it cannot replace the things that make life truly meaningful.
And perhaps that's the biggest lesson of all.
The richest life is not necessarily the one with the most possessions,
It may be the one with the most meaning,
the most connection,
the most gratitude.
and the most love.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
What is the most valuable thing money cannot buy?
Write your answer in the comments.
You can begin your sentence like this. The most valuable thing money cannot buy is blank, because blank.
We always enjoy reading your answers. It's a wonderful way to practice your English writing skills while reflecting on what truly matters.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to Chill English channel.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And remember, some of the greatest treasures in life will never have a price tag.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you next time.